It is time to catch up with Lizzo. The superstar has a new show. It's a boot camp style series about her search for backup dancers, all with Lizzo's signature self-love style. Steve Wilson-Sami sat down with the three-time Grammy winner. He's bringing that conversation to us right now. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. She walked into the room full of energy. She did not hold back. She told me that her business is all about putting young women who look like her on a pedestal and teaching every single person she can that you should tell yourself every day that you are beautiful and you are loved.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say it 'cause I know I'm cute.
She's the reigning queen of self-love.
It's that, oh my God, it's looking heavenly.
And she's taking her crown to Amazon with a new series that celebrates the self-affirmation she preaches in her music.
Girls that look like me don't get representation. Time to pull up my sleeves and find them myself.
We caught up with her at the South by Southwest Music Festival in Texas, where Lizzo was headlining.
You're a creative force, an entertainer, a writer, you know, and you're welcoming these women into your business. Tell me about that.
I'm definitely a BOSS, and I think this year is the first year I felt like I'm truly stepping into that position. This is their moment, and I think a lot of them realize that they're like, I'm living in my dream. I think they didn't really have a chance to catch up to the reality of it. It was still very surreal, so a lot of them were like, am I here? And I'm like, girl, you better dance. Like, we need you to.
All the rumors are true, yeah.
The Grammy winner is sharing her search for the backup dancers she celebrates at every one of her concerts.
It's the battle of the big girls.
A lot of reality TV or competition will dwell on, you know, for entertainment purposes, you know, some of the cattiness or the negativity. And this doesn't seem to do that.
No. I think that these girls are entertaining enough. Their stories, these are stories that people have seldom heard on television and in movies, on platforms like this. No toxicity, be kind to one another. I always drive it home, it's up to you to make that decision. If you go home, it's because of you, not because of me, because you already got what it takes to be here.
Her dancers told us this wasn't a message they grew up hearing.
This show, it's not like The Biggest Loser, or it's not like 600 Pound. This is uplifting. This is uplifting all of our quote unquote differences, and it's showing us that we're perfect just the way we are. We don't have to change to be beautiful.
When I say cue the music, you're gonna dance for me.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I'm ready.
These are all young women who most of the professional dance world ignore.
I'm realizing that I do deserve a spot on that stage.
Lizzo says that while it's meant as a compliment, she doesn't respond well when people are so surprised how physical she gets at her shows.
I think there's definitely a stereotype, a stigma on bigger bodies, and I think people just assume that, you know, you've seen the trope in movies, the one person is lapping the smaller body and the heavier person, they're, you know, oh, I'm so tired, that's the joke. And, you know, I'm like, yeah, there's no punchline over here.
A lot of what is your brand is this self-love and self-respect and self-affirmation, you know, that you bring to the world. Yeah. Does it ever feel, you know, too heavy?
No, because I always promised myself that, you know, what I am doing is for me.
It's a gospel she celebrates in life and in this series.
I've watched the industry change. I've even heard specifically, people will be like, yeah, I went on an audition and they said, we're looking for a Lizzo type. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Like, I don't want to be the only Lizzo though. Watch Out for the Big Girls is going to make sure that there's not just one Lizzo. What is happening?
The series is called Watch Out for the Big Girls, and it starts streaming on March 25th. She also told me that she is working on new music. She said that she's putting on the final touches on her album. I'm quoting her, adjusting the hi-hats and the dB levels. She is definitely a BOSS, as she says. And guys, you know, in meeting her, the drive that you see and the energy that you see in her explains why she is such a big pop star, of course, around the world.
Yes, she is a boss, and she stays busy. Steve, thank you so much for that interview.
Well, here
Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.